Today is day 4. Where are we going?
Erie. We're going to breakfast.
right now.
Yeah. We're going to Erie, PA for a boat ride at 5 o'clock.
Erie, PA.
And then Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Cedar Point. It's Cleveland. That's in Cleveland?
So,
yeah.
what's this hotel name?
Microtel by Wyndham.
Ram paid for it.
I didn't pay for it. It was free.
So here's the lobby. Look at the breakfast options. Yeah, that's good. This is nice. This is the dining room. Alright.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. There is the Lake Erie's boat tour. It's good.
Times, and those conditions were really hard for those men out on those boats, and those boats were standing ground. You can probably figure that out by all the piles you see over here. This area used to just be part of times coming as far as from our oceans. Sometimes we'll see the St. John docked over here. She's our sand dredging vessel, part of our sand replenishment operations here at Presque Isle. She's not there right now. We might actually see her out of the lake working today. We'll see. As waves go crashing on the beaches, they take sand with them back out into the lake, and that is causing beach erosion here. Chillow crane that you see over here on your right, that's the largest crane on all the Great Lakes. It has a 300-ton lift on it, and they'll use that to pick up locomotives, and then they'll put those on barges, and actually the deepest water we're going to be in together today. I wasn't totally joking when I said we could probably stand on top of the boat if it were to go down. This is only 32 feet deep here, and this is as deep as we're going to get. This actually has to be dredged. What I'm having to do is what's called dredging the vessels. And what that means is they took the anchor, threw it in a dinghy, which is a much smaller boat, sent that dinghy out ahead, and then they cranked the anchor rope by hand, essentially pulling those ships by hand all the way to the harbor. It took them 72 hours to pull the Lawrence through. We're now under what's known as Thompson's Bay here. This area extends back here kind of behind you over to your left-hand side out to the tip of the peninsula. You can kind of see down there that sandy beach area. That is known as Gulf Point. We're going to get a lot closer to that in a few moments. And then also straight ahead have been here for over 100 years, and some of them would be allowed to stay, but under specific conditions. One, he's across from our dog. Yeah, we got a great blue heron posing for you over here on the right. Rescue. Also winter ice rescues and homeland security. They have a marina and everything. And by private, I just mean the state park doesn't have their hands in it. The war was over. They really didn't have any use for those vessels anymore, and they had also actually signed a treaty that said they could only have one big warship. And they decided to start to rehabilitate her. FDR even put funds aside, and she became sailworthy again. She was out and about for a lot of years until the 1970s. She had fallen into such disrepair. The only thing they really could do with her is put her on a cradle over there.
There's the lighthouse. What is it called?
Presque Isle Lighthouse.
Presque Isle.
Its nickname is the Flashlight.
Oh. Ta-da. There it is.
If we wait till 1 o'clock, we'll see the boat go by.
Nah.
You want to sit on the bench?
There's the beach. You're gonna go touch the water. Alright, here are the 3 crazy sisters. This is what it looks like. If you want to see crazy, this is it.
When you look in the dictionary, we
get that from our mom.
Yeah. Let's go. There's a phone booth. Alright, hotel number 3. We'll be here for 2 nights. What is this place name?
I can.
Waygate. There it is. This is nice. Sisters working together. I can push that one. Lobby. It's called a lobby.
Just the lobby. Yeah.
You're too heavy. I'm too heavy. Wait.
So it'll be on the GPS when we get back. I don't know.
Nice. Look, there's Pepper right there. God, look at this. Another body of water.
I thought you meant another body from the
Yeah.
serial killers that's been following us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll never find them.
It's an 8-hour hop on, hop off.
See, we're having fun, right? You're having fun.
No, I'm not. You're having fun at my expense. Oh, my stomach hurts. That was funny when you beeped the horn now. I can't drive like this. May I have a cold water, please?
Any comment?
No comment. That was the best part of the trip, Hattie.
Yeah. Wow, look at this Reuben. Look at that sandwich.
Granny burger.
Look at that.
Yes. You have one too, you know?
Look at my plate.
You got French fries in yours too?
Okay.
Oh, plenty of parking here.
Oh, it says Duquesne. This is
Oh, the Duquesne one. We have to pay though. There's no rate posted. From now on, I won't be able to say it.
okay. You should move over to the fence.
195 feet long,
Wow.
30.5 degree input. You're gonna go blistering 6 miles an hour.
Wow.
Let me get the check. No, I got this. Go, Patty. Decide.
Oh no, look at that.
This is almost as scary as the monorail with the
Yeah,
cable car in the hall.
not really. Look at the wooden board. Ready, here, ready.
You?
Wow, look at the view. This is neat.
Oh, there's 2 yellow bridges. Huh? 2 yellow bridges. There's a stadium over there. You'll see it from up. You'll see it from up top too.
Here it comes. It's coming down.
There's grass in the middle of the track. Somebody better calm down. It's obviously not.
Scary part is it's a wooden board. What?
It's like a wooden roller coaster.
Not really. Ah! We're on the grass. Going down.
These ropes are great. I'm kidding.
Wow.
It's so crowded here too.
Now what?
You get off over here somewhere. Right here.
Oh.
it's up there.
He just has. Oh wow. This is scary. Whose idea was this?
Patty's. Patty's idea. Oh, mine, because Ashley did it. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It's worth it.
Where am I looking at? Ohio River. I guess this is it. Alright. So this is what what do you call it?
Duquesne Incline.
Yeah. Welcome to the view. This is nice.
That's the big stadium.
Yeah. It's not as big though. It doesn't look as big, eh? Probably. Did you zoom into?
No. I didn't zoom.
Let me zoom.
Did you see the Hollywood sign?
Where? I can't see. Wow.
Oh, there's bridges.
Ohio River,
Ohio River is at 20.
Korea. Wow. There's the bus. Wow.
Okay.
We're gonna go on a 2-hour tour in this bus. Okay, ready? We're on top of the bus when
Side, right, left, center, front,
we're in the back.
Yeah, back.
Alright, we can all sit in the back.
Wow, this is nice. Manny,
Go ahead, Patty. I get the end though.
okay, here.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, it's hot.
I can sit here. Well, you can sit on the. I'll sit over here.
Wow, we're on the bus. Woo.
District. This area dates all the way back to 1758, when Major John Ormsby was given the land by King George III for his military services help in building Fort Lee. Any guesses who was next to Major John Ormsby's side when he defeated Fort Lee? In 1758, none other than our very own George Washington. Drawing mural. It's at about 12 o'clock. It says Birmingham. It's above eye level. And then just next to that red B, there is the white East. This neighborhood is East Birmingham. 56 Sprout gun murals that we're passing. And then on our left-hand side, this mural's from Bird Cap. It's got the bubblegum pecan cap. And if you look down this alley on our left-hand side, you'll actually see a Ninja Turtle. How lucky, dudes. And then ahead of us on the left, that there's Dionysus, the god of wine. Looks more like Stallone in a toga, if you ask us though. And on our right-hand side, behind this ornate white gazebo with all the beautiful flowers on the ground level, behind that you see a red brick building. This is one of 1700 Carnegie libraries. Just past this tree on our right-hand south side. Free to the people. Andrew Carnegie believed that knowledge was so important. Give people the chance to educate and live themselves. So much that he gave 90% of his fortune to that cause. Like iron and steel, but also glass. And at 12 blocks that to the right. This here was the original boundary line between East Birmingham
Oh yeah.
and Birmingham villages before they were both annexed into the city of Pittsburgh in 1842. This area ahead of us on the left, you have this black theater. This is black glass, black granite tile. This used to be a theater, now it is an art gallery ahead
square glass
Somewhere
window.
there.
You go in there 365 days a year at 6 a.m. daily. You can even
Wow.
order your own chicken dinner, which will give you not one but two hard-boiled eggs. And on our left-hand side here ahead of us, this is the old Southside School with the arched windows. This here is used to be the high school, but it was added to the National Register of Historic Places. And then it was turned into luxury apartments. Because they do not have room for stadiums of their own. And then ahead on the left, this is St. John the Baptist Ukrainian Catholic Church. It's on Thursdays.
Granny, it's a church. That's a church.
Is to raise
It's a
money.
church.
Been to a church already before? Yeah. Steamed dumplings of Eastern European descent, generally filled with sweet or savory fillings. Most familiar. In sauteed. You might want to crack open a cold soda or an Iron City beer. Also new beverage. Ensure that with the brand new full tap can, and just about 5 o'clock every day, we refer to this as the Liberty Parking Lot.
Wow.
Alright, we are now approaching United Touchdown here in Garden.
I can reach it. Ta-da.
Alright, the city of Pittsburgh
I can
has
touch
many
the light.
titles. We are the city of champions, the city of steel. But we also have another big title, the city of bridges. Hall built bridge in 1883.
No.
This is blue and gold, painted in its original colors. This is the Smithville Bridge. This has the distinction of being the most walked. Come down the left side here, the Mount Washington hillside, and they use the Monongahela incline. There used to be 23 inclines on our Mount Washington hillside. Only
There
two
it is,
remain.
Granny. We have
This
to go
one,
on
the
this.
Monongahela, is the oldest, oh yeah, nice, continuously operating funicular in the United States.
Wow. So we have to go on that, right?
Our Pittsburgh River Hounds, our soccer team. Also, the Pittsburgh
Here's the stadium.
It's not the Steelers. It's
to this stadium, we're just recently see the football stadium old. Then you see the Science Center. Look in the water on the left of that. That is the Coldwater submarine, the USS Requin. I told you about the three rivers, the Monongahela Valley and the Ohio. But did you know that there is actually a secret fourth underground river that runs beneath the others? It's the Wisconsin Glacial Flow Aquifer. Now, once we get to the West End Bridge here, you are going to have the most unobstructed view of our city skyline.
Wow.
I'll point out those buildings from left to right. All the way on the left with the stair-step pyramid on top, that is the Gold Tower. Next to that, the tallest building. Slightly in front of that, with the pole on top and the pyramid tower, that is the Highmark Tower. And then behind that, and the one that looks like a castle, that is PPG Place.
Got it.
Now,
No.
you see these.
Wow.
Anybody a fan of gambling on the bus?
No.
You are families, of course. They got to choose their own stadium. Formerly Heinz Field will always be Heinz Field, does Pittsburghers. And then on our right-hand side, you have the Carnegie Science Center. This has been voted the best science center in the country for more than a decade. They've got an IMAX Dome Theater, a digital planetarium, that Coldwater submarine, the USS Requin, also the Ohio River, this barge pushing what I assume Then on our left is green Manchester end cap to the bridge, the Manchester Bridge. These two gentlemen guided George Washington on his expedition through this area in the 1750s. On our left-hand side, Stage AE, American Eagle Outfitters. has their corporate headquarters here in the Berg. It's in the south side near Stop 1. Okay, inside Tequila Cowboys, where you can find that McKay on the bowl. And you can even get a $5 Iron City beer all day, every day. It's a pretty good deal. You remember the Iron City Brewing Company and the aluminum company? About that. 1, 2, 3 parts. Yeah, check that out. Alright, I heard actually a pirate flooded one of these taverns once. These are sailors. Pittsburgh Pirates. PNC Park here has a great view of our city skyline. This stadium has a capacity of 38, I think, actually. This home is 90 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. Adopted into the community college of Allegheny County. Ahead on our left-hand side with all the air conditioners in the windows, this is the Benjamin Franklin Jones Jr. home of the son of steel tycoon Jones and Laughlin. Only 40-acre park with an off-leash dog area. The subway runs right through it. Elizabeth, stunning. This is the oldest lake in all of the Berg, as well as the oldest park in all of the Berg. This area dates all the way back to the 1848 during the Spanish-American War. You see a rectangle made out of stone, and you see a horse and a man on a horse. That there is George Washington. That statue was erected in 1881. Blocks. You might see it. And then put your GPS on, go up the hill a bit, and you'll get to the mattress factory. Okay? Alright, we're going up to the Birds of Prey. And we're about to see that exhibit. First, we got George here. And then, this is stop number 8. If anyone wants to hop on here, stop that bus. This is for the bald eagles, and then just up ahead of that, that is the Andean condor exhibit. They are mountain birds from Chile. Oh, there's a parrot out there. This lady's walking around with them. Anyone know what PNC stands for? It's about Pittsburgh National Corporation. We gotta see who's here for Picklesburg. Somebody is. Does it start today? It goes until what time? For the Pittsburgh native nature writer Rachel Carson, she eradicated DDT, which is a harmful chemical. And then on our right-hand side, you can see the Andy Warhol Bridge, and then just past that, that is the Roberto Clemente Bridge, also goes down to the festival. The Roberto Clemente Bridge is named after the Pittsburgh Pirate legend who played for us for 18 seasons and was the first player of Black American descent to be welcomed into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Obviously on the bottom, and then that is Mary Lou Williams. She played piano on his show. She was actually an incredible pianist for her time. She's actually our bus driver Daryl's aunt. So we have a celebrity on the bottom, see? And then immediately on your left, you've got the 16th Street Bridge. See, these are Millery Spheres on top, left-hand side, and you can keep looking to your left because we have the terminal coming up. The terminal here is where 16th automatically. This is where Tom Cruise, playing Jack Reacher, filmed the famous scene. He's about to meet up these two dudes, and he says to them, right about here, remember, you wanted this. So you're in the Strip District. The Strip District. Here you can find everything you want to eat. On our left-hand side, Fifth Avenue Fish Company. And then, if you guys want a quick pierogi, meats. These guys have kangaroo, which is my personal favorite because I like how it makes me feel while I'm jumping. Also, stop number 13. If anyone wants to hop off here, shout stop that bus. No takers. Inside H&F, these second level windows open up. And then on our left hand side, you begin to see Bakersfield. These windows open up. Just for this weekend, we got Pittsburgh and the Grand Cruise. That's what they're set up for. This is such a treat. This is actually the Benedict Theater now. It was originally the Stanley Photoplay. But that marquee, you know, they just don't make that stuff like they used to. And then also on our right hand side, the 25-foot tall Agnes Arcats Plaza. That's a bronze water feature. This greets us into Theater Square, where we have the Greer Cabaret Theater and the O'Reilly Theater, both designed by the same person, Michael Graves. And then on the left hand side, we have the Heinz Hall. This is iconic for today. But incredible meal, and also you can go in your casual clothes together to form the one complex. This right here is 1 million panels of Pittsburgh plate glass. 1 million. And now we're approaching stop number 15, Quincy Park. You can visit the Fort Pitt Museum from here, and you can learn about how Fort Duquesne fell with George Washington. Quincy Park. So you can explore that. You can also visit the oldest park in all of Pittsburgh, the oldest domicile house, log house in all of Pittsburgh. This is stop 15. This right here was supposed to be as tall as the pole, but the architectural community stepped in to the designer and was like, hey dude, this is too tall. If you follow that slant all the way to 2 beams, this is the Diamond Building. They built it like this so that every room could have a window. This is the Equitable Gas Company building. They are the largest producer of natural gas in the Appalachian Basin. Besides my dog, of course. And then on our right-hand side here, you see this tall black skyscraper in the octagon shape. This here is THC. No takers to stop 16. Ahead on our right, this triangular shaped building is the Wood Street Galleries. It sits on top of a subway station. This gallery is free for you. 13 different art exhibits. He named it the Nickelodeon, the nickel being the price of viewing the movie in this day, and Odeon, the word for theater, local theater. Alright, you guys want to play a quick game of I Spy? I Spy the date 1881. Nice. Now we can relax and look ahead of us, and on the right is this long beige building, the August Wilson Center for African American Culture. It's got a 492-seat theater. August, to see at ground level, kind of in front of us, there's a round rotunda. In this rotunda, they have names of cities like Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. But inside there, that Pittsburgh is spelled without its H, because and they stole the money. You didn't even have to touch it. It just goes from one building to the next. And then ahead of us here on our left-hand side, if you actually want to sit back, relax, and throw your head to the left, that is the tallest skyline, 64 stories tall. This is actually 64 stories of office space shooting directly into the sky. On your right-hand side, this is the first Lutheran church. This year was completed in 1887, as you can see. On our left-hand side, ahead of us here is BNY. This is 54 stories tall, our second tallest. And actually, you can see there's another. Oh, like I said earlier, every room had a window and natural light and ventilation. That is the result of a restrictive covenant placed on the land by its previous owner, the Diocese of Pittsburgh. And on our left-hand side, this is the old Allegheny County Jail. All right. So the courthouse on our left-hand side is connected to the jail via a bridge. There are two separate buildings. And then the jail here actually was used as the filming location for a few movies like Miss Sophil, which is a 1984 film, Diane Keaton and Mel Gibson. It's about an escape from this very jail. Yeah. And then also, we've been serving Pittsburgh 200-year anniversary. So August Wilson, he grew up in this neighborhood. He broke fences, the tile, but that upside down zebra up there on the left-hand side, he's probably thinking to himself, now this is the story all about how my life got turned upside down. Just take a minute, sit right there, and I'll tell you how I became the fresh zebra of Bel Air. Should we do the second verse? More good life here in the Burg. First up, the University of Pittsburgh, one of its 7 hospitals on the right-hand side, the UPMC McGee. About 2/3 of all babies born in Allegheny County are born right here. And on game days, they'll wrap that baby in a terrible towel instead of the pink and blue. And even on Mr. Fred Rogers' birthday, they'll wrap that baby in a little bitty cardigan. All right. Ahead of us, on our right-hand side, you see this wavy front of this building ahead and on our right-hand side. You can actually see that the roof has 3 slits in it. This is one of the old dormitories, and these slits are indicative of that architectural style where they would put a slit in the building so that every room had a window, light for natural ventilation. Yeah, check that out. That's what the University of Pittsburgh students who live there affectionately refer to them as. All right, now a bit of a pop quiz here. What year was the University of Pittsburgh? Another view of the Cathedral of Learning on our left. Study, picnic, sometimes they have concert, Mary Shinley. And we're about to go into Shinley Park, 200 acres. Teenager 15, the moment her mother and brother died, leaving her the sole heir to her granddaddy, Carnegie Mellon University. This year's where Andy Warhol graduated. Side 2.5 acres of neo-monolithic excellence, the Phipps Conservatory. There's an indoor-outdoor gardens. Currently, its tropical room is showing the sights of Panama.
Yeah, the Carnegie Museum.
All right, now on our right-hand side, you got the Carnegie Museum Resort.
Yeah,
This houses the Carnegie Music Hall. Inside here, you have Connings Chapel. This here has a 2-year-long waiting list to get married. So if you have a Tinder date today, make a... carved out of a single piece of limestone. And if it looks familiar to you, it's because this was the filming location for the 3rd Batman movie, Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
letters in I, 4 for love, and 3 for you. And actually, bonus tour on your right-hand side, if you notice that the top levels are rounded, but the bottom level not rounded.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. And now, here's stop 21, Soldiers and Sailors Field. If anyone wants to hop off here, stop that bus. No takers. Soldiers and Sailors Memorial is the largest memorial in the country dedicated to honoring all branches of military service. And on our right-hand side, this is that Belleville Presbyterian Church I promised you. This was completed in the late 1800s. It came in double over budget. Was supposed to be only addition. Actually, they added a ton of stuff. And the Kamen name here, this was a $65 million donation that got their name on this tower. Another $65 million is what got their name on the Carnegie Science Center. Yes. On our right-hand side, this is in all of its glory, the original with all of its new additions. This guy's got a $2.1 billion health division to make it more affordable. Out as an all-women's college, and then in 1945 they allowed services to men. This here is about 85% women, still 15% men, and it's mostly a nursing college. River is the Southside Slopes, built on the Mount Washington hillside. That neighborhood has 68 sets of public sets of steps. The city of Pittsburgh itself has 800 sets of city steps with 400. I mean, I have health insurance. Heck, I have life insurance.
Lunchtime. How was it?
Yeah, I heard that, but it was a different bucket.
What is this?
It's a giant blender.
Come this way. And then what is this? What is this? You see? What's this?
It's a big shower. You pull the button and you can get a shower.
This is scary though. And there's another one. Now what is this?
All has to do with the iron and steel making. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Ready? Oh, be careful.
A
Yeah.
little bit of a drop there.
I saw that.
There's a little ramp.
Wow, look at
I
this.
can't.
Going there, there's ladies behind you there. Told you.
Okay. Ah. This is nice. This is the second deck. Wow. This is nice.
Had lunch or dinner, and they had, I thought it was going to be more like
Tequila.
We're not going back till like 10, 11 at night.
Okay.
More like 10.
We're all going to be gone in Pittsburgh.
What did we do in Pittsburgh?
To the Duquesne?
Yeah, we went to that show, Dive. It was on there, but I don't know what kind of rating it had. But yeah, it was a dive. It wasn't dirty, but it was a dive.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Captain Julian, and welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ron. It is a pleasure and a privilege to we get a grand view of the Station Square complex. Today, Station Square is much more well known for the next one. The Smithfield Street Bridge is the city's oldest continually operating dual railroad track going up and down the side of Mount Washington. That is the Monongahela Incline.
Yeah.
Built in 1870, the Monongahela Incline is the nation's oldest continually operating funicular incline.
There it is. Yeah. Looks like it's a race car.
Although at one time, there were as many as 23 inclines.
That one's going fast.
17
Right there.
And Mount Washington in 1928. Today, the Liberty Bridge carries 100,000 cars a day across its span. Although in many cases, not with the greatest degree of expediency, as the Liberty Bridge under perpetual construction and ongoing
Look at the
remodel.
water.
Oxford Center
Up the
has
glass
many
button.
corner offices you can get. The architect took it one step further. Rather than design one large octagonal-shaped building, he designed that series of octagonal-shaped buildings. So while you've got a great shot at getting a corner office at One Oxford Center, you are not necessarily guaranteed.
Look, there it
As
is.
we clear the Smithfield Street Bridge one more time, the area over the right-hand side will be yet another historic area. Although it doesn't really look like much today because it is just a parking lot for cars, known as the Monongahela Wharf parking deck. The Long Wharf does have a reputation for being one of your better bargains for parking your car downtown all day.
So we're gonna go to that, right?
The weather report time to resemble English Parliament. PPG France. PPG Corporation, which at one time stood for Pittsburgh Plate Glass. Now it still remains the city of bridges. We have more bridges than any other city in the world.
Wow.
446 bridges for the Pittsburgh metro area. So if you're considering a more romantic city, such as Venice, Italy, is having the most bridges, you're small. Rank amateurs do measly 409 bridges. One such bridge that we are currently approaching is the Fort Pitt Bridge, which was completed in 1959 and is the world's first double-decker boat or similarly sized structure to it, all held together by long, straight, thick walls and a pentagon. It gives you an idea as to the enormous size that Fort Pitt was. Well, of course, we know and love it today as Pittsburgh. Well, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are just has a bunch of clocks. All these buildings built. The Fort Duquesne Bridge is a much smaller double-decker floating arch bridge compared to the Fort Pitt Bridge. Just like the original Fort Duquesne, built at the point by Fleming in 1754, was much smaller than the original Fort Pitt, built by the British between 1750 Porter and Rapper Wiz Khalifa. And it is a beautiful new mural that is becoming the talk of the Allegheny River Walk. Well, this next skyscraper coming into view, honestly, there's a system with the base of the middle, which is Terry. The tragic lost his life while on a humanitarian aid flight to the earthquake-ravaged Nicaragua on New Year's Eve. And that's Pittsburgh's steel manufacturing legacy.
There's the pickle floating around.
The second of our three sister bridges is the third of our three sister bridges is the Rachel Carson Bridge in honor of the renowned environmentalist and activist. Standing right next to the U.S. Steel Tower is our 12 and all power with a major renovation and all of the old neon replaced Blackstone. That's because the bridge had to be raised 16 feet to accommodate a rise in the water level when a new lock and dam system was installed. Stealing, where anybody knew what he was doing or could stop him. And that's why to this day, the bronze statues on either side of the 16th Street Bridge no longer match each other. It's a great time to point out that Pittsburgh is the only city in America whose professional sports teams wear the same colors, black and gold. Pittsburgh has been obsessed with black and gold. Even our bridges are painted yellow in between black railroad bridges. Not a coincidence. So where does this fixation come from? Next team to don the black and gold was in 1933 by our beloved professional football team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's correct. In 1930, Lucas Undersea died, although that has not been corroborated. As long as you were willing to build your home into the side of the hill or the side of the mountain, the land was free. It's how entire neighborhoods were created, such as the South Side Slopes, Polish Hill, and Troy Hill. And the noted architect Frank Roy Wright commented that this town must have been designed by mountain goat herders. Right in front of the West End Bridge are these mammoth barges docked all along the Ohio River. As I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you
It's hot
Here,
in here.
Fanny, show us. This is scary. What do you think?
I think if the cable snaps, we're going to launch in the river.
This is
Hold
crazy.
on. Just a seatbelt. Have a great day.
Obviously.
We need all these bridges.
Yeah. Wow. This is a nice picture. Look at the city. Nice view.
Yeah.
Now you
Boost.
I hope someone comes so we
With the
can
bridges, right?
Get, yeah. We can get a group picture.
I'm just doing it from the pause video.
Oh, no, no.
Area.
Oh, Philly, nice. I love Philly.
Thank you. Wow. Now this is a great view.
I like telling that story.
Yeah. This is nice view, Franny.
Yeah.
Wow. Really nice.
37%.
I'm only 2. There's our boat. There's the boat that we were on.
Yep.
So I guess
crowded than
yeah, because
like
it's
6 people.
more cooler now. Look at the bridges. I like the. How many different bridges did he say?
490 something?
Wow.
Just in Pittsburgh?
Yes.
400. Look at this side. I think my phone can make it for one more video. So we are at having our dinner at What's our dinner?
What are you saying?
Ice cream.
Is that going to hold your motor?
Yeah. This is good.
We snacks in the car.
Mm-hmm. Ah, so nice. It's like can never get tired of seeing the same thing. Right? Right?
Never get tired of what?
Seeing the same view.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Are you tired of it?
It's probably going to be.
Are you tired of the same view?
No.
No,
way.
right? Yeah, exactly. Wow. Even these are nice. Here, Granny, ask me.
Are you tired of the same view?
Are you kidding me? I want to stop at every point.
Right here, there's 8 bridges. 1, 2, 3.
Same view. Nice.
It's the video. Native American.
Ah, nice. This is it. Last stop.
Pour his water back.
Waiting for the sunset. Here's the sunset. We are waiting for the sunset.
who did our group photo, he was funny. Tall guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at,
Submarine.
look at the bridge too.
I couldn't see yours.
This is, look at everyone. Ready?
Don't look down.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Well, we can like hang
Wow.
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 Probably like 20 or something.
Colton, what do you think?
Wow.
look at, here it comes. There's another.
Wow.
There it goes.
Another one. Oh, right there. I can't think of my just say wow. Oh my god, it did. Wow.
The view still there.
It's done.
Oh yeah, I can't miss it.
Yeah, I see the van.
Our future.
Wow.
We just have to do it.
Almost to the door.
Wow.
Whoa. And we're here.
Alright, now let's go back up.
Oh, I should have.
There it is.
Just hold on to it till we get to the car.